Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline. We're on the road to Ambridge, PA. Good friend of mine, John Pournara. Not only does he love the show and Smoking Jim and I, he bought 2 polos for himself, 1 polo for his wife. She paid for that, Serenity. So they said, can you do a show in Ambridge? I go, my man, that's 45 minutes to an hour away. He comes to every second Monday of the month at Olive Oil's Pizzeria. Last 2 times he goes, hey Al, half an hour. I go, okay, we'll do a show. So we're at 651 Merchant Street, downtown Ambridge at John Pournara's agency. Thank you very much, John. We'll have you a minute so we can get your face on TV and show what a good, handsome guy you are. So we'll do that in a second. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got my co-host, Smoking Jim Frazier. He's an NFL scout, a Steeler scout, a model scout, one of the nicest people. Look at that smile in the media, in Pittsburgh media. Oh, here's one of my favorite guys. Just wait there. We'll bring you on. There's a guy that just walked in, hasn't been on my show in 5 years. He was an NCAA wrestling champion. He was in the UFC. I saw him at a MMA event. He goes, hey, Al, how you doing after that kidney transplant? He said, you look great. I said, you look great. What are you doing? So we're going to find out what Chris Dempsey, who lives 2 blocks away from this place, he just walked down the hill to get here. And he made it. Look, he's still smiling. He's not huffing and puffing. He must be in shape. So we'll bring him on. But we start our show with What's on Your Mind. It's sponsored by Skeets Lewandowski of Skeets Service Station. And they're right in Finleyville. And their phone number, since I'm excited to be in here, I got to read off the notes. 724-348-4715. And he sponsors our show, What's on Your Mind? And that's the first question that we ask. So check out that. He's an honest mechanic. They have a red, white, and blue station in Finleyville, 7 miles from my house. Smoking Jim's been there. He's even had the smorgasbord they have on Monday morning. I live in Bethel Park. Bethel Bakery is well known. And he has donuts. So I travel 7 miles to get a donut that's a mile away from my house. That's how smart I am. So enjoy the show. And the first question I have is, Smoking Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
just don't break it.
You got to see Levine.
It's not broken.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. And by the way, Al, if you ever want to post something on my Facebook page, since I got more friends, you're more than welcome.
Hold it. Let me disclaim this. There's a limit of 5,000. I had 1,000 or 2,000 more than him. I hit 4,600 a year ago, and I said, I'm not going to like the 500 people I have waiting for me to like them because I'll be over 5,000. So this best friend, my BFF, goes, hey, I'm passing you. I go, I let you. Because you know in sports we're all competitive. I'm not letting you beat me. I'm giving it to you. You could be the champ on Facebook for all those sweeties that like you. And then the ones that don't like you are getting off of your friends list. I see that. You trade them all the time. I see some of them, I try to like them, and they're not your friend anymore. How does that happen? Go ahead, do your spiel. Sorry, I had to interrupt.
We got a beautiful model here tonight. I tell you what, she is in the process right now. Just got back from New York. She's producing, writing, and going to star in her own sitcom called Rock Bottom. Big hand for Mariah and my godson Mojo in the house.
And I got a special announcement. She agreed to be a guest on my show because she hasn't been on here in a few years. So she agreed, since you brought one of your sweeties out here, I'm going to let her be on.
Yes. And
no, not yet. I got to talk. He got to do his little what's on your mind.
Save the best for last. But I tell you what, we have over 700 shows on YouTube. We've interviewed over 1,000 people, and we got 22 people in our Hall of Fame. And on July 13th, 2020, Johnny P goes into the Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Fame.
Who's this Johnny P?
Big hand for John.
Wow, what a surprise.
Speaking of Hall of Fames, I will boycott baseball until Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is the greatest baseball player of all time, and nobody will give him a second chance because of gambling. You know, Pete Rose, he is addicted to gambling, but he never cheated the game. Did he cheat the game when he had over 4,000 hits? Did he cheat the game when he made 17 All-Star games? Did he cheat the game when he was MVP of the World Series? He was MVP of the league, and he was Rookie of the Year. What's a shame is Pete Rose not in the Hall of Fame.
Disclaimer. My man's a degenerate gambler right here. Last year, he gave 7 bet the house bets. He lost 5 of them. So you do the math. I only have 1 house. How did he bet the house on 7? So if he loves a gambler, I appreciate it. But Pete Rose signed a letter that he knew he violated one of the prime rules in baseball that you can't bet. It's illegal because it goes back to the 1919 Black Sox. Just get a history book out. It's Black History Month, so I'll put the Black Sox on report for you to read, which I gave him a Negro history book when we first met 8 years ago. And I'm trying not to pick on him. And it was a thick book like this. I enjoyed it because I don't care what color you are or where you're from, whether you come from New York or Cleveland. I don't worry about that. But Smokin' Jim does. He only read 19 pages of it and gave me the book back. And every Black History Month, wait, what month is this? I'll ask you.
It's Deontay Wilder month.
Black History Month, he bet the house on Wilder. So that's where he was at on that. He told me how much he's going to bet, and I said, I'll hold your money for you, and I'll give it to you on Monday. And he don't listen to me. He just goes crazy like that. So Pete Rose will be the best singles history hitter in Major League Baseball to not be in the Hall of Fame. And he didn't even have that good of an average, so you got to read some of the stats because that's what gets you in. Just because he was a little dinky singles hitter and he hustled, so what? He did a lot of bad things out of there, and he signed a death warrant to not get into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Does anybody have 4,000 hits other than him?
No, and he'll be the only one to not get in the Hall of Fame with 4,200.
All-Star games.
Other guys have done 17 All-Star games. Just go look at them. Definitely. Maybe even a Pirate or two back in the old days. So we've had batting. How many batting champions did he win? See, my man's only good for the sensational quotes. But that's why I respect him. What's on my mind, I don't even know now. You lost me with that Pete Rose thing because he may have been a great ball player, but he wasn't a very good person, and I knew degenerate gamblers like that. They tell me, you want to bet with me? I go, I'll bet opposite you. But that's just my story. What's on my mind is we got the Penguin season, and I know a lot of people don't follow the Penguins. I've been a Penguin fan since they were started in '67. They had blue jerseys. This is one of the grittiest, hard-working teams that I've ever seen in hockey. And we got basketball players in here, a UFC guy. They know about hard work. But how about when a whole team works hard each game to try to win, and they've been in the first place position? We got a fan in the back there. John, he brought that up. But I've been impressed with what they've done. They just made a couple trades for some players. So they're serious about winning a Stanley Cup. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm spoiled with 6 trophies in the Super Bowl, 5 trophies for the Penguins, and I think it's like 4 or 5 World Series with the Buccos. So Pittsburgh, I bleed black and gold, and I'm a fan, but when they suck like the Pirates did last year, I'm not for them. I mean, they need help. But I'm with the Penguins and the Steelers. When they were 8-5, I said Coach Tomlin should be Coach of the Year. They went 8-8 because they didn't want to be great, like Smokin' Jim tells them, and he's in their war room. So Tomlin shouldn't be Coach of the Year. He kept the team together somewhat, But when you lose the last 3 games, that sucks the life out of you as a fan. So I'm about the winning, so I hope to hear some good sports talk. We're going to bring our guests up right now. Tell them your name.
I am Mariah Torres, and this is Miliano McDaniel. What's your nickname?
Mojo.
Yeah.
How old is he?
You want to say how old you are?
4.
That a boy.
He's now my youngest guest to have an interview on Pittsburgh Sportsline. I tell people from 5 years old, I had Darren Dolby's son on when he was 5 and a boxer. So now, does he play sports?
He does play sports.
Tell me what.
He's on the football team and on the baseball team, and now he's wanting to start boxing.
Wow.
Gateway Gator.
Put it like this. Don't listen about Gateway.
Definitely don't.
That school, they recruit people, get their parents to go there. They cheat like crazy, and they drop a division or 2, and then they get beat, and he tells me they're undefeated. So I don't understand that logic. Where do you live at?
You know what? We actually live with a very good football team.
Where?
Clareton.
Wow, he hates them, and they hate him.
They're a really
No,
good
Clareton
football
is.
team.
They're
Yes,
tough, and they don't have many players to pull from,
They don't.
and they play well. Mm-hmm. So that's good. Now, what have you been up to? Try to start with 1 and get to 10.
Well, I just moved back from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. We don't hold that against you. Welcome back.
Thank you. You know, this is my 3rd time back here in Pittsburgh.
I wasn't going to say
Moving
it.
back.
You like to travel a little.
Yes, I do. Really, right now, I'm just rolling out we're pitching our TV show right now.
Say it.
It's called Rock Bottom, and it is a story about when I had to leave my son here in Pittsburgh to go and follow my modeling dreams in New York.
Okay.
And very shortly ended up living out of my car with my best friend.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Wow. How did it go after that?
We were in the car for a while, but then we ended up sharing a room. So
Okay. You moved on up a little bit.
yeah, we moved
Okay.
up.
That happens. And then what brought you back?
So I actually came back for my son.
Did you?
Really, that was the main thing. I wanted him to come up to New York, but Pittsburgh just seemed best for us for the
Sure.
moment. But yeah.
We got a lot of compliments on how it's better for the community and the housing's cheaper, so you don't have to live in a car.
Yeah.
And do you still try to keep in shape and work out?
I do.
Because you even did shows about that. Mm-hmm. What do you do for a workout?
So I'm still doing my Mommy Mondays where I work out with Mojo on social media.
What kind of exercises do you do?
I use him as my weights.
Wow.
So,
How much does he weigh?
A lot. He's about 44 pounds now.
That's nice size.
Yeah, so.
Well, it ties with the 4 theme of 4 years old.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm quick like that. So you do your workout how many times a week? Not just Monday.
No, not just Monday, but that's the only time I broadcast it up on social media is on Mondays. But
Well, I'm getting private with you.
4 times a week I try to work out.
Because I know you're in great shape.
Yes, thank you.
No, I appreciate that, and I don't need a picture like Smoking Jim does of you, because
You
he
sure?
has
I'm
he has
handing
2
them out.
rooms.
I'm handing
He
them
has
out.
2 rooms. If only if you want to, you can put it in there.
Okay.
If you didn't bring one, give it to Smoking Jim, because he'll use it and keep it in his room. So, what's this show going to do from basically what you did up in New York, or didn't do, or didn't happen? And
So it's a comedy. I lived up there for 2 years. That's how long I was gone.
I wanted to know.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
I wasn't in the car the whole time. I did end up getting our own place, but once we did get our own place, all of the notes that I had to use to cope with living in the car,
Sure.
they were hilarious. And I
Sure.
was
Tell me one. Tell me one that's clean.
I was about to say, let me think of
No swear words. This is a family-friendly show. You guys too. I'm watching you.
Well, as a woman of color, doing hair alone is something huge. So one thing that we used to do is, Planet Fitness is 24 hours.
25 cents to join.
Yes.
$10 a month right now. I hear it all the
Exactly.
time. Sorry
Exactly.
about that.
That's where we showered.
Wow. So they
Use
let
that
you in for a quarter.
Yep, exactly. We used to just go there, shower. I would go back to my car, and I would switch wigs. Anything that I
Your
need
hair
to do.
does look nice.
Thank you. Anything but get dressed in the car is what we did.
Oh,
but
okay. You had limits.
yes, we had limits, and we would put our clothes up on the windows so that
Yeah, they
people
couldn't
can
see.
peek through.
Yeah.
But
Did
yeah, it was
anybody
an
bother you?
experience.
Did people
Yes,
bother you? Because
yes.
I would think in New York it'd be nonstop.
Yes. And
Okay.
that's actually how we felt safe, because it was nonstop. We knew like someone
Nobody's
was
gonna
going to be
mess you.
watching.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, you're beautiful. How
Thank
could they not
you.
hit on you there? Come on. Just that alone. I have 3 sisters, so I know what that's like. Definitely.
Yes.
And so you're back here
Mm-hmm.
doing the show. When's the show coming out?
So right now we're just pitching it
Okay.
to networks and streaming services. We have a few people with their eyes on it.
Good.
We have an executive producer that is attached on. I don't think we're allowed to say exactly who it is right now.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure everyone
Just don't
knows
tell
them.
Smoking Jim, because he'll put it out there. He can't help himself. No, well, good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
And it's just nice to see you and get the interview. You got anything else you want to put out there?
Yeah, I was going to say I want to
Because I
bring
know
my
you got a few things.
I want to bring my team back, because in April we're going to do a screening of our proof of concept, which is basically one episode. We're in Pittsburgh is our first stop.
Get out.
So I want to
Great.
make sure everybody gets a chance to come out. It'll be free.
Sure.
You get the experience living in a car from outside point of view, but
Yeah.
the gist of it is to put a shine on homelessness.
No,
and,
that's
as a
great.
creative.
We need that.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
it's a major issue there. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Big time.
Well, I'm glad you survived and you still look beautiful.
Thank you.
You have a handsome young son there.
Thank you. What do you say?
Thank you.
All right, goodbye then. Give me a knock. There we go. Please tell them your name.
My name is Justice Jackson.
Thank you. And what do you do to be on this show?
Well, I'm the general manager for the Beaver County Indians,
And what team are they?
ABA basketball team.
We got to get that out of there. These are basketball players. So you did well so far.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing it?
We actually just started up, so
You can tell
I haven't
me.
been in a year yet.
Wow. Well, then I'm honored to have you on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Thank you.
We'll help
Honored to
promote
be
you
here.
guys. How many games have you played? I'll ask the coach.
13.
They helped
13.
you. They're good
Yeah.
players.
They're great players.
Maybe 14?
Maybe
The
14.
captain, Luigi, speaking.
14 this week.
Oh,
14
well,
this
we're
week.
only talking what you played.
13.
Don't get advanced now. I'm keeping it simple and real. 13.
13.
And did you play sports growing up?
No.
What
I have
happened?
brothers. I have brothers that play
How many
sports.
brothers?
I have 6 brothers.
So there's 7 of you in the family? A couple
9 of
sisters?
us.
Sisters
Yeah.
too? No, that's great. What sports did they play?
Football, basketball. I had a little brother that bowled.
Wow. He was like Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, he did everything.
No, that's
Everything.
nice.
Yeah,
I had 3 sisters. They had to go to all my baseball games and football games.
yeah.
And back then, they weren't letting girls play sports that much because that's back in the 70s. So,
Yeah, my dad wasn't into me playing sports.
really?
He was like,
Was he a
yeah.
guy that played sports?
Yeah, he played football.
Where at?
Rochester.
Nice. How'd he do?
I don't know.
He don't tell stories? Because as we all get older, our stories get better. Like Smoking Jim should have been an NFL #1 draft pick. Oh, he got hurt in his senior year. Sorry, that's what people tell me. So, well, you didn't do bad because now you're with the ABA team.
Right.
How'd you
All
get
the
that?
way.
How'd you get that job from watching basketball?
Yep, and my brother.
Who's your brother?
Don Wayne Curitan. You know, he's the owner of the team.
I knew there had to be a
Coach.
connection.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put all the pieces to a puzzle. You see how I ask certain questions.
Yeah.
I had to try. What number on the brothers list is he?
He is
Be honest now. Ask him for help.
5.
Number 5. Wow. He got 4 ahead. Unbelievable. Well, I'm glad you could be on the show. You got anything else you want to put out there? Like,
I just appreciate you for giving us this opportunity, though.
you're
It's
welcome.
very nice.
And thanks for being a good interview. I appreciate that. You answered my questions, and you didn't have much help, so that's a good thing.
Hey,
And good luck
good.
this season, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
You take care. them your name.
Hello, my name is Don Wayne Carrington, owner and coach of the ABA Beaver County Indians.
And did you play any other sports?
I played in the ABA before with the Weirton Widowmakers. I brought this team down here. And matter of fact, I played in semi-pro football.
Where at?
I played in West Virginia Ironman
Get out. Where are you from?
from Aliquippa.
Oh, Aliquippa. My dad used to referee some basketball games there. He said there's some of the best basketball players that he ever saw in the 70s.
Yeah.
Legendary players. So you're keeping along that tradition. When did you
Trying
start
to.
playing sports?
I started at the age of 5 playing football.
Why?
I was a heavy guy.
Were you?
Yeah.
How heavy at 5? Tell the truth.
I was a heavy one.
100 pounds?
Probably a little bit over. I was a heavy one.
All right. I understand. I got to ask these questions. But who suggested you play football, or you wanted to, and you asked your dad, or did he tell you to play?
Actually, my mom taught me the game.
Your mother?
Yeah, my mom taught me the game.
How did that happen?
She was in love with football growing up.
Really?
And
That
taught
is
me my
great.
first 3-point stand.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Thanks
so.
for sharing that. Another Pittsburgh Sportsline first. His mother taught him the 3-point stance.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with football?
Been ever since. Ray Lewis was my idol growing up, and
You know what? Smoking Jim, that's his favorite player ever.
okay now, okay.
Yeah. He's an honest man. I wouldn't lie about that.
Okay.
Where'd you go to high school?
Aliquippa High School,
When'd you graduate?
2010.
Nice. What got you into the pro basketball?
I had a fellow friend, Antonio Reddick, who played for the Steel City Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Watching him play.
We're friends with the Steel City Yellow Jackets.
Okay,
With
watch-
Ace Pippins. And,
Yeah, Ace.
yeah.
Watching
He's a
him
great
play
guy.
over the years, and then I got involved playing my year, and then I was like, just bring the team back home down this way instead of everybody traveling. So pick the guys that I knew around the community and just,
So you know all these guys.
yeah, Lorenz.
I wondered
Dre.
what their connection was. Okay.
We can find out when they come up.
I'm going to try to ask them questions like that. They didn't think you'd honestly answer them.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll find out as soon as they come up.
Yeah, okay. I'm just checking. I'll get the same questions for them.
Yeah.
Definitely. What do you look forward to this team?
The
Because
build next
obviously you
season,
know the guys that are on it.
to build next season and achieve to be going to the championship. Right now is our first year. We're doing all okay.
What's
Standing
okay?
at- we standing at 8-5 for a first year
8-5.
Yeah.
Not bad.
A lot of hard battles on the road, off the road.
Yeah.
We have a game coming
Who's
up
your
this
top
Saturday.
scorer?
Right here, Mr. Brent Johnson, averaging 34 points a game.
34 points.
Mr. Luigi Lowe averaging 12 to 15 points a game.
Who's your guards?
The same two.
I had to ask. All right. Just checking because I wanted to see if they pass the ball once in a while.
They do. We have some film on YouTube under the Beaver County Indians. You can follow us.
How can they follow you? Tell us the name.
You can look up the Beaver County Indians on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
You have pages on all those.
Yes, on all social media.
You can find Alan Levine, the talking machine, on Instagram. I got
Okay.
900 followers. And I'm
I'll make
unlike
sure I follow
Smoking
you.
Jim. My daughter said, don't be annoying on Instagram. I have 22 photos on there. But
Okay.
people still like me because of my reputation of the show. But you'll find it. They said, put up a short name. So I tried to put up AL, and it was taken. So then I went Alan Levine, the talking machine. So it's a big,
Okay.
long name like this. But people like it. So I'll trust you like that.
Yeah, I would.
I'll like yours and return it.
Thank you.
And this show will be rebroadcast with editing and your names on it on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock to 8 on Verizon 32. And then I post it up. That's why I told you to like Pittsburgh Sportsline. Remember I told you?
Yes.
I posted up on my page the link.
Okay.
And I put on what time you're on there so you can tell family and friends. Like you can tell your family that you and Jess were on first two out of 3 guests.
Okay.
But I'll put the time that you're on. And that's how I do it. And
Be good.
people enjoy that and watch the show.
Okay.
So
That'd be
there'll
good.
be a link. And if you friend me or whatever, I can even put it on your page.
Okay.
All right? So
Definitely
that's
like
how
that.
I operate. I return the favors. If you like my page and stuff, I'll like yours.
Okay.
I'm a simple guy. Donald,
Thank you for having me.
thanks for being on our show. I appreciate you coming in.
My name is Brent Johnson.
Okay, he can ask you a question.
I was going to ask
Go ahead.
the owner if he played with Jonathan Baldwin. Yeah, some great teams, man.
Not only is the best guy in media, he knows stuff about sports. He's been a sports fan his whole life. All right, let's talk to you. When did you start playing basketball, guard? Think
Probably
back.
like after high school, actually.
You didn't start till after high school.
No, I played basketball in high school, but I was just a center.
No, I just wanted to know when you started playing. Like I
Oh,
started playing baseball at 8 years old.
Basketball was probably like 12.
How'd you get into it?
My friends that I hung out with, I was just like the biggest guy, like in my group of
How
friends.
tall are you now?
6'4".
That's nice height.
Yeah, it's all right.
Were you you had tallness as a young man?
Yeah, I wasn't like the most tall, but I was always stout. Like, I always had
You had the strength.
enough, body weight to go with my height. I wasn't just too lanky or too
And you
big
back it
or-
up.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I
most
understand
definitely.
that. Definitely. My dad refereed, and there was a guy named Sam Clancy. And I met him years ago because Smoking Jim said I couldn't get him on the show. I got him on the show. He played at Pitt, and he played football in the National Football League because he was a big, stout guy. I don't know if you know him, but he was tough. And my dad would ref his games, and he'd tell him, hey, Sam, cut that out. He was putting the elbows to guys, pushing them, and Sam said my dad let him play a little bit, but when he said no, Sam listened to him.
Gotta listen.
So
to
how's
that.
your elbows?
My
You okay?
yeah.
You like to mix it up a little bit?
If necessary, like I mean, like if we're playing like a game, guys are playing like a good even game, like there's
Yeah.
no dirty fouls.
Just
so-
tough play.
Yeah, just tough play. That's all we ask for, and that's what it is, and that's how we give it to them. But like, even if they play dirty against us, we just try to keep our composure and give it the best we
No,
can.
that
for
helps
real.
because if you got some skills, obviously you got a couple skills with 34 points a game average. I'm impressed by that.
Me too.
Are you?
I got a question. If you had to guard Zion Williamson, how would you stop him? I see him spin.
Get out of the way.
all the time.
I'd get out of the way.
I mean, he's a left-handed forward guard, so like try to force him right. But if that doesn't work, I mean, force him to shoot. I'd rather him
280
shoot.
though,
I'd rather him shoot than drive.
over top.
Yeah,
His driving is unbelievable. What he does,
he got
even
that.
for an NBA rookie. I mean, how do you stop him?
There's not.
Like Smoking Jim thinks he's going to outgrow the NBA. He thinks he's going to get
possible.
so
He's
fat.
huge.
He's 280 right now, and he jumps better than guards, but he thinks he's going to be out of the sport shortly.
I mean,
What do you think?
not necessarily. If he just has to condition his body and keep himself healthy. Like if he keeps himself healthy, he'll be able to go as long as LeBron, just as long as he.
LeBron's a
You gotta
freak
do
of
that.
nature, though. Look at his age and how he trains.
Exactly, but Zion's a freak of nature too at the age that he's at.
But look, he's already had a knee, an ankle.
That's
Those
just-
aren't good things when your legs are going, because he uses those legs.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know,
but,
look at you.
But in
Come on.
college, in college and the NBA, you got two different types of trainers and
Yeah,
like fitness. So
they
like,
got the best that money
yeah,
can
the
buy.
best of best. Yeah,
Just like LeBron, you don't think he spends thousands of dollars every day.
He spends millions a year.
That's what
on
I'm
his
talking
body.
about. Definitely. And he's not cheating the game, Smoking Jim, like your hero Rose. He don't cheat. LeBron's no cheater, and he's helping kids go to school and helping community people. And
We don't care about education.
I know. I told them before you got here, if it ain't homeschooling and focusing on your sport, don't talk to Smoking Jim. He went to
You can play from me.
He went to Cal U, and he has all kind of degrees: general studies, general sue, basket weaving, you name it. He got degrees. That's how he operates. It's trying to tell me I got to take my pills since I had a kidney
Might
transplant.
need you go
I got to
get on
take
that,
some
cuz.
pills. Can you talk some more?
What you want to know?
All right. What do you think the team's going to do this year with you scoring 34 points per game?
I mean,
You going to win more than 8 games?
it
Go
was,
Kobe and you know.
Yeah, they honored him today.
I mean,
Try to
with
ignore
us winning
that.
8 games, us being a first year team, we just gotta like solidify more positions.
How many games do you play? Do you know, Coach?
It's a 20-game
20-game season.
All right, so you only got 7 games left, 1 this week, so 6 after that.
So
Can you win half of those?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible to win more than half. It's just we just gotta get to it.
Got to play.
Yeah, we just got to play our games to the.
Now, do you guys practice at all?
We practice. We try to practice at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Because it's hard. Everybody's working.
Yeah, everybody works like during the day. Like me, for instance, I work Monday through Friday. So like I miss practice. So like.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a line cook at Max and Armour's in Cranberry.
I know. We talked about the garbage burger.
Yeah.
One of my favorite burgers.
Yeah, I make those.
You got to make one for Smoking Jim. He picks everything off of it and just eats the meat.
You come up there, I got you. I'll make you one.
Tell us where at.
At Cranberry, PA.
Cranberry, Max, and Irma's. Smoking Jim and I will have to come up just to see you. And you think you can win 3 more games?
Yeah, we could probably win
4.
4 or 5. I mean, we just gotta play.
Got to play.
Yeah, play hard. Play
What's your
fast.
favorite shot?
I mean,
Be honest.
everybody likes your 3, but
Okay.
it don't always go in. So like,
Can you drive it all?
yeah, that's more.
How's your
mine.
speed?
I feel like I'm fast. I'm not the fastest, but I'm pretty fast.
You get around some guys? All right. Because I've watched basketball my whole life. I had an uncle that was on the first pro team in the NBA, the Pittsburgh Ironmen, 1945. My uncle played.
Okay.
So-
What position?
He was a guard. He was about 5'10" back in the day. They had the 2-handed set shot, and he could pass where he'd break guys' fingers, break their noses, because he'd see him open, and he'd throw the ball. He'd do the no look. This was back in 1945. He was doing no look passes. And
wasn't ready for that.
when he was in his 60s, friends of mine played basketball, and they go, "You got to play with your uncle." I go, "He just broke your fingers. I'm not playing basketball."
No, I'm not playing with him.
Yeah, so I never did. Like I told you, if your dad's a referee,
Right.
basketball ain't for me.
Right.
You know, I'm simple like that. I played baseball and football. Did you play any other sports?
I played football my whole life.
Tight end,
No.
wide receiver,
Wide receiver, safety, linebacker.
safety.
Yeah,
You do got some speed.
Yeah, I play safety now.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the Beaver County Arctic Bengals.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you're playing 2 sports and working.
Yeah.
You're my new hero.
Listen, I'm trying to get like you when I get older, man.
Just keep your hair that way.
Yeah, I'm just,
Mine's fading. I need
diet,
shampoo.
man.
Ladies,
Just dye it up,
where's
man.
some of your shampoo? I need some good shampoo. Like, look at that color you got. What color you got in there?
It's like a. Well,
It's a
now,
mix.
It's like a red plum, and then like I got.
Why'd you do that?
3 dye blonde. Well, just cause everybody dreads is like a hairstyle for everybody. Like anybody could get dreads.
I know. He was depressed when Andrew McCutcheon cut his dreads off. He
I mean,
said he lost his
that
power.
was his look. Yeah, that was like his strength.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much for
Appreciate
being
you
on.
for having
Anything
me.
else you want to say out there?
Just show love and show support. Like we
For what
here,
team?
The Beaver County Arctic Bengals and the Beaver County Indians. Like, I mean, we both here. Like, I mean, we all in the county. There's talent everywhere. Just show love. That's all.
This is our Beaver County show. Thank you. Luigi, please tell him your name.
My name's Lawrence. Lawrence Slow, but I go by Luigi.
I understand.
As
That's
you can
why
see.
I called you. Yeah,
Believe it.
definitely. When did you start playing basketball? Be honest.
Probably 5.
Why?
My mom was a great hooper. And,
Another mother.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm all
Yeah.
about the women and supporting them, so I like hearing this.
Yeah.
That's great news. So she got you on the courts.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
of course.
No, you got some good height. How tall are you?
6'1".
That's not bad. That
It's
helps.
all right. I wish I was
It's a little taller than me,
Yeah.
but, you know, I understand that.
Wish it was
I look up to you. So, no, that's good. Did you play in high school or anything?
No, I didn't.
What happened?
Tore my knees up.
What happened?
Tore my patellar. I tore my patellar and my meniscus, medial and my lateral.
That's
So,
ridiculous. How'd
yeah.
that happen?
Football.
So you don't play football anymore?
I actually do.
Where at?
I'm done now, but
Okay.
I do. I played last year.
Did you? For who?
West Virginia Ironman.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
What
did
position?
that. I play safety.
Nice.
Safety, punter, kicker,
So you got some speed and you don't mind playing.
Yep, don't mind playing. Love the sport.
And you're a guard
Yes.
and you get 12 to 15 points. That's not bad. Do you pass it all?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the game to rotate. I like to make it happen.
I'm going to ask him, does he pass? Yeah. Okay. They agree with you.
Yeah.
So, Luigi, you're doing something right.
Of course.
You don't mind the assists?
No, I don't.
Definitely.
I like it.
How do you like this season with this first-year team?
It's better than what I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy with it?
Of course.
Definitely.
Of course.
And you think you could win maybe 4 out of the 6?
Or all 6.
Really?
I'll take all 6.
I like your style.
Yes.
We're about positivity
Yes.
on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
course.
We'll co-sign that.
Of course.
We upped it from 4. Take them all.
Yeah.
Well, there's 7, but one's this week. So
Right,
I
so-
already figured that's in the bag.
Yeah, that's already.
That's how I operate. We got the win there. Definitely.
Just got to focus up.
And
that's
what
all.
kind of job do you have?
I cut hair.
You cut hair.
Yes, sir.
Can you do anything for my man here?
Hey,
You got to see
let me
it.
see what you got.
You
I
gotta
got
see
you.
it.
I got you. Let me see.
He won't show it.
Oh,
He won't show it.
my clippers might have some magic. What you know?
I just had a haircut. I get it at a Zazu in downtown Pittsburgh. Girl's been cutting my hair 20 years. I get compliments on it. So I'm just happy to have hair at this age.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a bonus situation.
Yeah.
So that's good because I'll be 64 this year. So
Don't look at it.
my new best friend
All right.
and others.
For sure.
Definitely. What else do you want to say about your team? We cover it?
They were pretty good.
We're good? What's your number on the team? I forgot to ask
I
everybody.
got number 10.
Number 10. Why'd you pick that?
Uh,
Tell me the story. Everybody got a story. Give me the right one.
I like 10 because, you know, I'm a point guard, so I
Yeah.
handle, you know.
You handle the ball with 10
Yeah,
fingers.
I need 10 assists a game.
Whoa. On that happy note, get out of here and good luck
I
to you.
appreciate you. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Luigi. You're welcome.
Go Indians.
Tell them your name. It's working. He's hearing you.
Dre Meats, you know.
Dre, all right.
Quickest man in the valley.
How long have you been playing sports? When did you start? Go back now.
Probably about 4. And I started indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer. Why'd you
Yeah.
do that?
My brother wanted me to be the athletic type, just every
How
type
old's
of
your
sport.
brother than you?
He's 32, so
Well, how old are you?
21.
He's 11 years older than you.
Yeah.
My daughter just turned 32 yesterday. So, no, I give you credit.
Young man, I'm scared to get over that hump.
Wait till we hear from Dempsey. We just heard him in the background. Wait till you get to be this age. No, where'd you play high school at?
I switched high schools. I went from
Tell me
ninth grade,
one, then tell me another. I can hear
Well,
it. That's why I'm doing the interview.
From kindergarten to about 9th grade, I went to New Brighton.
New Brighton?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I switched and went to Aliquippa. And then,
Oh, you wanted to be with the Quips. They're legendary.
yeah, sadly,
you
I didn't
do?
get to. I didn't get to play football. I got to try basketball, though, so.
Did you?
Yeah, that's
Dave
right.
Jackson let you transfer?
He didn't want me to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had some hard knocks there.
Yeah. What's up?
Well, you still didn't quit.
Nah, don't quit. I'm never.
No, you want to play.
Yeah.
You're like everybody in this area. It's in the water. We
Gotta
got to
be.
play, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you love the game? What position do you play?
Shooting guard. To be honest.
Shooting?
Yeah, they keep me a shooting guard. You know, I got
Do
the
they?
shot on the team.
Do you got a shot?
You know.
How's that 3?
Yeah, it's definitely there. Definitely
Show
there.
that again.
Put my little contribution on it. You know, a little contribution. Nothing too crazy, but
You do it. You're not
yeah.
afraid to shoot.
definitely.
And you'll take it to them.
I'm more of a football guy though. You know, they put me on the team so because I got the shot. But
Really?
It's always been me. Always been a football dude.
I appreciate you talking about that. At least you're honest here.
Had to.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Definitely.
No problem.
How are you feeling about the team this year for getting the first-year team together? What
Definitely,
do you think?
definitely surprised.
You're happy with it?
Yeah, on our achievements, we're surprised. You know, we didn't think we were gonna come out here and beat half of the teams we beat.
Really?
Some of the teams
We got
actually
8
ranked.
wins, and it's first year.
Some
That's
of the teams,
impressive in itself.
Some of the teams are ranked though, so we didn't expect to come out and do.
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
How many teams are in the ABA? You know? Coach, how many teams? Give me the honest number. What is this?
There's over 100 teams.
Yeah, it's
100 teams.
definitely up there.
It's worldwide.
I know. I've heard that. I just never knew the number.
Yeah, some of the
No,
players
that's
from here
great.
be going down
You
to
guys got a
Florida.
15-day NBA contract?
You said what?
You got a 15-day NBA contract?
Nah.
Okay.
Trying to get there.
He's trying to stir it up a little bit.
Trying to stir.
They're out of the starting blocks first year,
A
buddy.
lot of times the ABA got a contract with the NBA where they
Yeah, but they need connections. Why don't you help them out?
For those type of things that's deep down with better organizations down, I say like North Carolina.
In the South.
Okay.
They look down the South more.
Okay.
But they just established this here, and I thought I'd bring it back home. So hopefully we can try to go for that run in the future.
I like Donald's attitude.
My boy
He got you
Donald.
going.
Cleveland can definitely use some of y'all stuff.
No, they can't. Forget about Cleveland. It's still a mistake on the lake.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Experience.
Yeah.
Forget the
Hey,
break,
I'll
experience.
take my guys right here. I
Yes,
like
sir.
what you're doing. I like your attitude. Anything else you want to put out there? Because this is about you. What do you look in the future for, a 21-year-old?
Well, you know.
What's the future look like? More threes?
Yeah, definitely that. But no,
I had a check.
probably try to go back to college.
Where at?
Guess the community college to get started in.
Sure.
See where I can go from there. To be
What do you
honest.
want to try to do?
To be
You're not
honest,
sure?
I want to go for veterinarian care. I've already started
Really?
looking
You
into
like
it again.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big animal person, but
I had racehorses at the Meadows. Those vets make some big money.
I've been
Big
to the
money.
Meadows a couple of times.
Yeah. I used to own some racehorses, 5 at one time. And they raced every week, so I know what it's like.
That's money.
Yeah, there's
That's
some money.
money,
We actually made some money at it, but I don't want to go into that. This is about you.
Right,
We got to
right,
get you the veterinarian school.
Right.
Definitely. It's about an 8-year program, though.
Yeah, I'm ready for it though.
Are you?
I want the commitment.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. Thanks for telling that and sharing it. I wish you the best of luck in basketball and vet school.
Thank you.
Get those big animals. Who's up next? Tell them your name.
My name's Hunter Baker.
All right, Hunter. How long have you been playing sports? Think back now.
Sports? I've
Yeah,
been playing
sports,
since about 3. I played baseball my whole life.
Since 3.
That's when I started, yeah.
Who got you into sports at 3? They wanted you out of the house.
Well, my little cousin, he had like one of those little like plastic tees.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I could just hit,
Could you hit the ball?
Hit the ball, run, chase it, put it back on the tee, and hit it again.
Yeah. I coached in T-ball, so I had some fun with that.
Yeah, I don't think I can coach T-ball yet. I don't have the patience for it.
I'm a patient guy, and I did. Even when the kids were playing in the mud, I said, put the glove on your hand, stand out in the field.
Yeah.
I would tell them 10 times because they'd be distracted. Then other kids are trying to pour water on their buddies. I would stop them from that. I go, you can't have water the rest of the game. So there was no.
Yeah.
And then what got you in basketball? When did that happen?
I never really played competitive basketball until.
Then what the heck
got
are you
up
doing
here.
on the team here?
Well, I'd always play like pickup
I got to be
basketball.
honest. What the heck happened here?
I'd always play pickup basketball with my friends and stuff, but then I actually just moved up here a couple months ago.
Where'd you come from?
I'm from Charlestown, West Virginia.
No way.
Eastern Panhandle.
Get out. And you made it up to the big city.
Yeah, I just moved. I was ready to get out of my town.
Were you?
Ready
You
to
had
do something
enough.
new. Yeah.
How long did it take you to get up here?
Well, I'm 20. It was a 4-hour trip, and I lived there my whole life, so 20 years there.
Yeah.
Turned 21 next week.
You're
so
21 too.
About to be next Sunday.
You're chasing my man Brent there.
Yeah.
And this is the first time you've done anything with basketball?
Competitively, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
What high school did you graduate from?
Washington High School.
And where's that?
Charlestown, West Virginia.
I figured as much,
Yeah.
but I wanted you to say it. I didn't
Yeah.
think you were traveling to Washington, PA.
Oh, no.
That's a journey.
No, Jefferson County, West Virginia.
What sports did you play there?
Just baseball.
Just
I played a year of football, but
You don't have the size, I'll be honest
too
with
many
you.
concussions.
Really?
The next Antonio Brown. Too many
Well,
concussions.
I'll just tell you that my friend here, best friend ever, but he forgets a lot of stuff because of CTE. He's been concussed so many times, he doesn't even know his government name. He just goes by Smoking Jim. But that's how he is. How are you feeling with this team here? It's been surprising.
Surprising, yeah, I'm proud. Definitely didn't expect to have as many wins as we did, especially because the guys we had at the beginning of the season just. The chemistry's gotten a lot better since the beginning of the year.
Well, you got to
actually a
play
team
games
now.
together.
Yeah.
And then you got to get rid of the guys that don't really want to play. They're just out there to have fun.
You had to get rid of the me mentalities on the team.
Oh, really? You had some of that?
Yeah.
Well,
But
it
we
sounds
got-
like you got some guys that pass the ball around.
Yeah, we got a
I
solid
heard
team.
one guy. No, I heard 2 guys.
Yeah.
No, maybe
Luigi
3.
likes to pass. Luigi definitely likes to pass. Brent, when he gets hot, he's a little.
After he scores 10 in a row, he might throw one around.
He gets hot. You gotta shoot that heat check. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
What do you put out? What kind of shot do you? What's your 3 like?
Oh, that's all I shoot is 3s. I'm too small to go in the paint.
Really? So you're from way out.
Yeah, I like the corner 3. The corner 3 is
That's your
my
best.
thing.
Get out. You hit any?
Yeah, I got hot the last 2 games. But,
What'd you get?
I shot 3 for 4 from 3
Nice.
2 weeks ago, and then I was 3 for 5 last week from 3. So
That's not bad. You're maturing.
yeah, I'm shooting above 50% from 3. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I know my role on the team. I'm there for defense.
Are you?
Defense and get Brent some air so he can get back out there and drop 34.
Whoa. Hey, at least you're an honest man. I don't find that often on these sports shows, but you're honest there,
Yeah,
and they're enjoying it. Are you having fun?
I am having fun. Yeah, met some cool people. Got to travel, see some new cities.
Yeah. How'd you meet the coach?
I
Because he said he knew all the players.
Well, it was a former player. He was on the team,
Okay.
and I was playing at the park with him, and he asked me if I wanted to play. I was like,
Might as
sure.
well.
He told me to come to practice and kind of try out, and
You impressed them.
coach told me to come back, so
You must have impressed them, then.
I guess so. The corner
They
3.
don't usually call you back.
Not for basketball, no.
They'll be done with you. No, so that's good.
Yeah.
What do you plan on being with the team next year?
Yes.
If
yeah.
they'll take you?
Definitely. Some role, yes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to put out there?
No, sir. Thanks
You
for having
got a
us.
job or anything?
Job? Yeah. I work for Mortgage Connect in Moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you travel a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. No, that's good. We'll get some sales.
I'll try. Thanks
Thanks
you so
for being
much.
on the
Thank
show.
you.
You're welcome. Tell them your name
Ben Hayes.
and how are you connected to the team?
I actually a board member and also take the videos, promotional videos.
Well, somebody got to do
and flyers.
that. No,
for the
I
team.
respect the whole team, whatever it takes. And how did you meet these guys?
I actually was brought on by another member of the board. Actually worked for him for football too.
Okay.
So he actually brought me to the team and seeing the team loved it and
Yeah.
stuck around.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
No, and I guess you post your stuff up on Facebook and stuff?
Yes, sir.
I'll have to check it out when I go to your Facebook page.
Okay.
And did you play any sports?
No, sir.
No sports.
No, I actually do artwork, drawing.
You're an artist. That's great.
Graphic arts I do. So
Yeah, it ties right in with that.
yes, sir.
Do you watch any sports?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because it is a sports show. I got to at least bring some sports out of you.
Yes, yes.
Do you watch these games besides film them, or you just film them?
Yeah.
You're watching while you film.
Yep.
All right. Just like my
Take
man's
pic-
watching us.
Yeah, take pictures, film, watch, all the same.
Definitely. And what business do you own?
I actually started my own business. It's called Seagull Studios.
That's why I'm asking.
Yes, I actually have promotional videos from the basketball team, football team, and also personal pictures from.
Well, how can they get a hold of you?
I'm actually on Facebook, Seagull Studios, SIEGAL Studios on Facebook.com. Either on that, I'm also on Beaver County Indians, Still City Berserkers.
Berserkers?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I've heard about them.
What is that? I've never heard of it.
And we actually were called Still City Kings, and there was also Pittsburgh Berserkers, but we actually merged.
I heard of the Pittsburgh Berserkers.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Definitely. So you like sports?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Well, I wish you good luck with this. I always like to promote business people and entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
So I hope that helps you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Because we do have thousands watching us. Verizon doesn't give us the stats because we're not like normal TV. This is public access TV.
Mm-hmm.
But this show will be on 5 times in the next week. Then I'll put the link out to you guys for what the show is, and you can share it to all your fans and friends.
Yes, sir.
And show them how smart you looked on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tell them your name.
My name's Chris Dempsey.
Tell them how far you walked to get here.
A block and a half.
Okay.
It was a far walk.
I know. All downhill or uphill?
It was flat.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just
That's a
glad it's
struggle.
not snowing.
Hold it. This is February.
I know.
What a winter we had. I shoveled once.
I didn't shovel at all. I just let it lay.
Did you like then it melted?
Yeah, I didn't really care.
I appreciate that. Now, it's been 5 years since I've had you on. I checked.
Has it been that long?
It's been that
I
long.
can't believe.
Because we had such a good time when you were on and what you were doing.
Yeah, I was on a couple times. The last time was over by the hospital in the north side.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that place was called.
Atreus PNC Park?
No, the
Nah.
pizza. The
The
peanut.
It was like a bar right in the back.
Yeah, that was the Park House.
Yeah,
that
was the last time.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
'cause
can't believe that's 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe I am getting old.
Put it like this, you're not catching up to me because I'm not dying. That I'll be 64 this year, and I didn't believe that. That, hey, that's what happens in life, and you're looking good. And what are you doing athletic-wise?
I'm training people. I retired from the fighting part of everything, but I'm still doing.
Yeah, because I see it top tier and some
Yeah.
different places because
I
some
got
friends of
black
mine
eye.
are there. I noticed that.
Yeah, I was
Who
sparring,
hit you?
I was sparring Kama on Friday. So.
No, Kama's one of the best.
Yeah, Kama's getting ready for a fight, and I was sparring with him, and he gave me a black eye.
No, that's how he is.
Then he wouldn't wrestle me afterwards. I was mad at him.
No, because he don't want you getting even.
No, he's like, you're not cranking my neck.
No. He got to keep that pretty image there. You know, that. Look how he operates.
He wasn't going to get tangled up. He was just going to punch me.
He's smart.
Yeah.
You know, you got to give him credit. He runs a great gym.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
a great facility out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been under how many different ownerships
3
now?
or 4.
Yeah, and I mean, he's doing a real good job of it.
It went down to him, so who figures he made the most of it.
Yeah.
You know, because he trains so hard and he's a vegetarian.
I didn't know he was a vegetarian.
Yeah, no, he is. Yeah, you missed the interview, Smoking Jim. He was like right there.
And I mean, that
I'm not picking on him. That's just how he is.
that fight he had with Devontae too. I mean, you guys had Devontae on the show too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was that fight was. It was so hard for all of us to watch because they're friends. Yeah, we've all trained together this whole time, and then.
Well, your community in the MMA is so tight.
Yeah.
That's what I respect, the respect that you have for the men and women. Look at Jamie Chesney. She goes working out with guys. She looks like a model and hits like a man. I tell her that. And she goes, thank you, Talking Machine. But she does some great things in the community, and you're helping out people, training them.
Yeah.
Showing them the ins and outs.
She did that kids event over at the convention center, and she had the mat. We had the booth set up from the mat factory that she helped us get, and me and Dom and Dalton. I don't know if you ever had Dalton on. He's one of the newer guys.
No, we haven't.
We had we got to like let the kids beat us up and stuff. It was
Did
pretty
you?
fun. Yeah.
No, that is cool. When you can help kids and see how excited they are.
Yeah.
You know, because look, you remember when you were a kid. It wasn't that long ago. So come on, old man.
It's kind of getting up there now.
You're too funny there. Where do you work at now?
I work at Johnstone Supply.
Get out. What do you do there?
I sell HVAC and refrigeration equipment.
Wow. How about that?
Right
What got you into that?
So my buddy's dad, I played football here at Ambridge with 2 kids. One was a little bit older, one was a little bit younger.
That happens.
I meant than me. But,
no, I meant about them.
Oh, yeah. So I ran into their dad, and he said they were looking for a new outside salesman.
And you got sales experience?
Yep. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never asked you. I was focused on that sport. I was so amazed that you were 285 pounds in college. And you were fighting MMA at 185. Mm-hmm. That just blew my mind away because look what's next to me. He's a power lifter. And I'm just trying to
I seen him down in that police station pizza over there. So.
We got to shout out. Thank you, Police Station Pizza. The squares were delicious. Smoking Jim co-signed that. How was it?
Great.
I'm not gonna lie. I
lost 3 fingers. Look, I had a cut, and he got 3 of my fingers. He wasn't stopping. He said, "That's not just pepperoni." And where do you travel with your sales? You got to go around the area because HVAC's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm mostly downtown. I do a lot of the schools and hospitals downtown.
Do you?
Like the big colleges and stuff. And
that's what we got in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize how close and how many colleges we had right there in the city until I started to go calling on all
Look
of
what
them.
Point Park has done. They bought up. I worked at the Post-Gazette building down at the end of the boulevard, and there were bars and restaurants wherever Point Park owns now. There was an after-hours club where they have the waterfall on the wall. We used to go to an after-hours club there back in the day.
I didn't realize how many bars there were over by the courthouse. Like,
yes.
Those lawyers must like to drink a whole
They
lot.
do. They do. Let me explain something to you. Lawyers enjoy drinking and eating.
I mean, I came out of...
There's a half a dozen bars right there.
Yeah, I mean, and I had no clue.
Well, you're not a city boy. I grew up
not.
there. I worked in downtown Pittsburgh since 15 years old. So I saw it all when it was in the glory days. Now it's weak with who's down there because everybody leaves the city. But back in the day, in the 70s, there was big traffic jams. So what people would do is go during happy hour. They'd eat and drink. When the traffic was gone, they went home. That's how they operated.
Probably not the safest thing to do.
Yeah, well, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers wasn't around at that time. So
That's probably what
changed.
caused it.
That is what caused it. I understand that because we did it. So, no, and things do catch up with you. No, that's pretty cool with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's...
Keeps you busy.
Yeah.
And it helps pay the bills. That's the main thing.
That's what you have to do.
In this day and age.
Once you get old like me.
Definitely. How old are you?
I'm 32. That's why I said 32 is not that old.
My daughter turned 30 2 years ago, and she goes, Dad, now this is on TV. She goes, don't tell anybody that I'm 30. So I'm telling people she's 32. I go, how's that make me? She goes, I'm not worried about you. But no, 32 is not old. You don't look it. You're still good.
I'm trying.
You look in good shape.
Well, if I keep letting Common punch me in the face, I'm sure it's not gonna last too much longer.
No, it won't. I guarantee it because he's powerful.
Yeah.
He has some power. He's not like some of these guys that can't punch.
No, he's definitely got power.
No, he does, and I give him all the credit in the world. He was on the show, and he's just a great advocate of the sport.
Yeah.
And he does great things in the community with kids, people.
He does a lot for the kids, and he's good with them, too.
No, and that means, and he can talk to people. Thank you. We only got a minute to go.
Well, might as well just kick me off. I'm going to have to walk the whole block and a half home.
I'm kicking you out, and I'm bringing John up here to close the show up.
All right.
Chris,
Thanks
it's
for
always
having
great
me.
having you on. Thanks for walking a block and a half. I appreciate that. We got John Pournara here who hosted the show, brought us up from Bethel Park, 45 minutes away.
We got 50 seconds left.
Now 45.
45 seconds left. He's over there smiling. Look at him.
He knows I'm right. Who do you want to shout out for the pizza?
Police Station Pizza did a great job with the pizza.
Thanks for going to pick it up. When I pulled in, John goes, I'm getting pizza for you and Smoking Jim. And he did. And Steve.
And we got 20 seconds left, so I'm going to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you
for being here. And thank you
and
for
thank
being
you for
here.
the interview.
All right.
And then I end each show in honor of a 9-year-old boy that died of brain cancer, DIPG. So I say, stay Joey strong.